It's 14th of May, 2020. In 2015, on the 15th of May, my mother passed away. That very same spring was when I first became aware of the Mandela effect. There were several pretty tumultuous, to say the least, changes in my life at that time. Recently, I've had the opportunity to deal with some of that on an emotional and a spiritual level, and it's been really good. It's been a release of energy, basically, that just was hanging around, that didn't belong to me. And things that I was just hanging on to with my psyche, you know. I think a lot of people are dealing with that kind of stuff right now. You know, when I first looked around, and this is kind of a realization I just had this morning, which is, I think I've sort of been feeling it for a long time, but it was a realization this morning. And that was that when I first noticed that the folks around me seemed the best word I've ever been able to come up with, and I don't mean necessarily any connotations with it, but the best word I've ever been able to come up with is insincere. When I first saw the insincerity around me, that was when whatever happened with all of this changed for me. It was something I had been praying for a long time, to be able to see things that I was unable to see, and I knew a lot of that was spiritual, and some of it was just, you know, my own personal view of things. And it's been an amazing trip, because I believe that if I ask for that, and I continued to ask because I believe that I would see things that I had never seen before, because that's what I was asking for. And that's what happened. It's brought me so much closer to God than I ever would have been otherwise. The Mandela effect woke my ass up, to be honest. It showed me what the world around me, this place, really is, and what it really is not. It's not fixed or solid, that's for sure. Not in the way we assume it is. Not in the way that I assumed it was. And at the same time, when I had that awareness, when I was first aware, you know, consciously aware that this insincerity surrounded me, that reminds me of the Beatles song, "I'm looking through you, where did you go? I thought I knew you, what did I know?" And, you know, I mean, there's a sadness process. There was a long process of sadness until I realized that that was a spirit that had settled in. And I cast it out. And then I started seeing a lot of other things. But I have to say that awareness that I had then shifted it completely. Shifted everything that I knew around me completely. Shifted everyone that I knew around me completely. And no one is the same as they were because of my understanding. It's me that's changed as far as that goes. It's me that sees it, only because I asked for it. So, right now I'm going to spend my time specifically asking for other things, because some people say we create our realities. Well, I think if you repeat something over and over enough, that is true. You do repeat what every day, and every way I'm getting better and better. If you say that over and over, you have a positive outlook right from the beginning. In the morning, if you say that, I suppose. I do that in my own way. I get up in the morning and I'm grateful that I can still get up. I'm thankful that I have what I have, and that I have had what I have had. Very thankful, very grateful. And in some ways, an abundance, and in some ways, too much. That's just things that I've been looking at as tangible things that have really no beneficial or spiritual use to me in some ways. But they hold all this energy that kind of is attached. They can be emotional things, they can be... I'm trying to get used to transferring what is material here around me into what is really important, in a nutshell, something I can put in my shirt pocket and take with me to the next realm, because I'm taking so many people with me, and in my memories and in my thoughts and in my prayers, and that's shifting this realm now. I know it is, just like everyone else's prayers are shifting this realm now. And so what I want to do next is I want to concentrate a lot more of my energy upon praying that God's kingdom will be here soon, that we can really know peace on earth, that we can really all work together, that we can really all know who our Creator is intimately. The Mandela effect was such a glass of cold water in the face to me. Just because that's what it was. It was really the alarm clock. It was a wake-up call. It was saying, hey, you set your alarm for this time. This is why the alarm's going off. You set it. You wanted to be awake right now. Right here. Right now. It's a song by, is that Jesus Jones? Right here, right now, we're watching the world wake up from history. From someone's story, anyway. I'm looking at the crabapple tree out the window, and its blossoms are like that big around. It's raining out there. It's just beautiful. I often wonder, I'm looking out the window right now, I often wonder what an unspoiled world would look like, something that hadn't gone through the fall. What would we look like? What would all this creation look like? What will it look like when it's transformed? I keep looking up myself. Literally. Actually. Looking up. These are the signs that we were told to look for. Hope everybody's having an awesome day. Love you guys. Take care.